Top of the morning to you, laddies. It's me, Jacksepticeye here. Today, we've got a three-peat of major topics to talk about. A brand new Sculk block, versions being discontinued, and a couple of brand new updates out right now. The age-old debate, Minecraft the Java Edition, Minecraft the Bedrock Edition. Which version of the game is better? Haters and deniers of Java Edition will state the Java Edition, well, it just doesn't perform the same way as Bedrock, which, yeah, true. But very soon, thanks to the new moves by Mojang, Java Edition across the board should feel a little bit smoother. Now, why in the heck would that be the case? Well, it's simple. You see, some versions are now officially going away. So this one right here, it dropped right as I was finishing up this week's Snapshot video. Earlier this week, very quietly, Mojang officially announced that certain versions of Java Edition will now, or sometime soon in the future, possibly become unplayable. The Minecraft minimum requirements page. I can almost guarantee you this is a page you have probably never seen before. Java system requirements, then they are all laid out right here. At minimum, if you want to play Java Edition, you will need all of this stuff. But ideally, if you want to play Java at 180p 60 FPS, you're going to need this stuff. Well, welcome to the future, baby, because for the first time in a really long time, Minecraft the Java Edition, that bar to entry is going up. Minecraft the Java Edition is 17 years old now. Oh god. Read the beginning of the post and then stop reading, check out entirely, and it literally reads like Java Edition is so over, my dudes. Worlds are now bigger and the game has evolved with even more features, technical improvements, and even more. But like a teenager outgrowing their shoes, Java needs room to keep growing too. That's why we're updating the minimum specs, because Java just requires a little bit more today than it did yesterday. 100%, man. This is all in preparation for that big Vibrant, the visual update of all time. Hey, which side note, does this picture look odd to anybody else too? Is this maybe Java Vibrant visuals? Or am I crazy? What is changing? Then we have a little bit of detailed information as to specifically what the developers are recommending upgrading. The previous requirements, the ancient ones that have been the same forever, were based on old hardware. Today, the developers are at minimum targeting 180p at 30 FPS. With that as the targeted goal, that would mean that certain computer components are going to need to be upgraded to the modern era. Our new minimum requirements, meaning if you don't have at least these things, you're not going to be able to play the game. Well, they set in on July 21st. That's in the past. Yes, so on the same day that Mojang quietly updated the minimum requirements to play Java Edition, well, they actually rolled them out too. Why exactly are they updating the minimum requirements, you ask? Everything's been fine. The developers are trying to make it more accurate as to what computer Java might need. If you're playing the game on an upgraded potato from the 90s still, well, it's going to struggle to deliver a good experience. By updating the requirements, they can also continue to upgrade Minecraft. Supporting hardware that no longer runs the game well limits what they can actually do inside of the game. AKA, in other words, they are planning on adding new stuff to the game that will tank old systems' performance. And so they better update the requirements in case you buy Java Edition expecting to play it on that old system, and it just lags out like crazy. Ooh, now what specifically could they be adding to the game that is so intensive that they need to update the system requirements for the first time in like a decade? I'm sure not literally, but you know, a long time. Well, there are a couple of kind of obvious ones at play here. The Vibrant, the visual update of all time. Mojang has been dumping a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and hours into making Java Edition ready for the Vibrant visual update. With Vulkan confirmed to not be in 26.3, it didn't seem like Vibrant visuals would be rolling out anytime soon, but maybe they will roll it out, but keep it inside of snapshots, experimental. Vibrant visuals, we know it will be at the least a little bit more intensive than the current graphics mode, which would make a lot of sense as to why they would update the requirements. After all, keep in mind that it is stated by the developers that Vibrant visuals is the current vision for vanilla Minecraft going forward, meaning, and at least how it's been on Bedrock Edition for over a year now, every single promotional asset for Bedrock Edition, it's Vibrant visuals. That's kind of how the developers want you to play. Vibrant Visual is going to be intensive. Any kind of other major upgrade to the game also going to be a little bit intensive. For example, Throwback Thursday to the Caves and Cliffs update. When the developers upgraded the world size, made it way bigger, crazier terrain, everything like that. Well, yeah, performance kind of got a speed bump. We've talked about it a lot lately. Under the hood, there are plenty of changes suggesting maybe even a major fourth dimension making its way to the game. If this new area of the game is much more intensive than the current one, fancier textures, different mobs, crazy terrain, something like that, well, yeah, we would need a stronger machine to be able to run that. Within this blog post, it is revealed between the lines the developers are preparing for something big to drop soon. But are you going to not be able to play? Well, long story short, possibly yes if your computer is really old. If you do not meet the standards of the new minimum requirements, performance and visual quality are not guaranteed, and eventually the game might just not even open. So, in conclusion, what should you do today if you don't meet the specs? Well, good luck, because computers are more expensive than ever. Maybe Mojang's playing the long game with this one, rigging the market, making computers more expensive so that nobody can play Java Edition, and voila, Java Edition is over, Bedrock is king. To be clear, that is a joke. This is a pretty major shakeup going down here, and I cannot believe they just so casually dropped it and didn't say much else about it. Well, actually, yes, I can believe that. Moving on, fascinatingly enough, we have jumped ourselves into a brand new era, the 26.50 era on Bedrock Edition. But you see, it's kind of weird. In a sense, you could think of this preview as sort of the first snapshot, the equivalent of such on Minecraft Java Edition. So typically, you could expect major new features to be implemented right at the beginning of a new update cycle. However, that is not the case here, and unlike what we have seen for, say, over the past year or so. Hey, side note, this is a quick reminder to subscribe and smash that like button on the video. Unlike what we've seen over the past year or so, when these update cycles begin, that seems like they will be the update resulting in a drop release. The drop features are unexperimented. They were not unexperimented inside of this new update. They're still experimental. Now, that doesn't mean that the developers won't, say, come around next week and turn them all into fully non-experimental features. You never know. They have done things like that before. But it is quite odd that all of the features for this update are still considered experimental and therefore not guaranteed in 26.50, at least right now. Checking out this experimental feature menu list right here, another suspicious one has popped up: Creator World Clock features. By enabling this, we will enable the use of world clocks for creators. In other more simple, clear words, let's say you were the maker of a new dimension. This new dimension is inside of your beautiful mod, Minecraft Dimension mod. In that dimension, days are like twice as long. Well, that is pulled off using world clocks, and world clocks, custom ones, they're now being expanded upon. And so, spotting a very interesting new toggle concerning world clocks and timings, I slid over to the changelog to see, just what it's all about here. But unless I missed something at some point in one of the update cycles, totally possible, the only thing concerning clocks on the changelog is the fact that they added a new toggle. I couldn't find very much documentation onto these new creator world clocks. Maybe I missed something. It just slipped right past my eyes, but that's a little bit odd. Now, you stay tuned. I'm going to dive even more into this new update, take a look at some of the greatest hits, but at least right now, I haven't been able to spot very much that's all that spicy. It's a very technical update, expanding a lot of things for marketplace and mod creators, but, well, aside from that, at least on the surface here, it looks like a little bit of polishing for the new update has gone down. Small but interesting one, the red shrub. They made it so you can snow log it now, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Can we get snow logging on Java, though? Yeah, okay, Mr. Mojang, thanks. That would be greatly appreciated. And last things last today, our great mystery, it's back. You may recall from some time ago, the big Minecraft Dungeons ARG mystery. Things seem to be heating up and getting more interesting, with lots of mysterious clips, strange secret codes, and animations. But then, for months, just as things got cool looking, everything went silent. You would think Mojang would keep up the hype with this new game, trying to promote it and everything, keep dumping things into the ARG and giving us stuff to talk about, but no, they went radio silent, well, until this week. Minecraft Dungeons Twitter account, wow, and all of the other socials in general, they went ahead and finally updated it, May. Alongside the Twitter, the Minecraft Discord server got an update with this shiny new blue profile picture, marking the brand new era for Minecraft Dungeons. Not gonna lie, man, would be even more hype if this was confirmed to tie into Vanilla too. If it is, developers, you should definitely say something. At least for now, though, concerning the vanilla game, we don't really know. There are all of those rumors, a little bit of evidence and proof, but for today, Dungeon Stew. So the Dungeon Stew social account, it finally seems to actually be active again, which is kind of great leading up to the big new game. We've got a bunch of brand new videos showing off different areas of the game. It's very nice. But wait a second, that profile picture, if you squint your eyes very closely, it looks like something's in it. One smash on that profile picture and we will see that when it gets larger, we have a 0. On the day that the profile picture was updated and added the 0 to it, the village is now officially open, and then a link to the Discord server. We slide into the Discord server, and oddly enough, this thing has been around, like, for a long time. This is the official Minecraft Discord server, and even that, inside of the Discord server, there's been a section for Dungeon Stew for quite some time, so I'm not too sure what's new about it here, other than this weird message. As a final element, it takes 9 to end. The ARG is definitely back on, it's a big mystery, but this seems to be the most vaguest out of all of them. Another weird thing that I noticed here, the Dungeons account, that header, that's like a different Sculk block, one that we have not seen before. This texture, obviously similar to Sculk with these glowing blue little bits, but the rest of the texture as a whole there, I don't know what the heck that thing could be. It definitely seems to be some sort of new Sculk block. In the spirit of investigation and mysteries, I threw this into my Photo Analyzer 9000 and adjusted the levels here to try and see if there's any secret text or anything. I wasn't able to find any of that. I lowered it all the way down. We have these dots. I was thinking maybe Morse code or something. I'm not too sure though. I don't really think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know if 12 is significant at all. But those areas of the picture, they definitely stand out quite a bit here. In the attempt to solve the ARG, a couple of hints have been given out. There are 2 different new banners, Discord and Twitter. They both look like Sculk. They both maybe have different numbers of glowing pixels or something. I don't know if this is the new block or what this exactly means, what it is, but it's weird. One of the little theories here that I thought was quite intriguing, perhaps this is some kind of different variant of the Sculk block. Whatever the heck all of this is, it's very weird and confusing, and if this doesn't tie into the vanilla game in any sense at all, this is going to be one of the greatest letdowns of all time. Anyway, our 3 major topics, that's all I've got for you today. My patrons, Grand Crazy May, Medical Boomstick, Fire Dragon 19, Steve M, The Duke Pixie Phantom, Dev K, Faithful Grimoire, Jilly K, and Lena R, thank you all so much. Until tomorrow, friends, stay cool. Goodbye.